let's try one from clues. Okay, this one, let's see what information we're given. We're going to try to write the standard form of a hyperbola with a focus at -1, 2, and 5, 2. So as we've learned in this unit, you need to draw a picture so you can see what you're dealing with. So -5, 2, that is a foci. And then 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, that's the other foci. So that means our transverse axis will be horizontal, and it's going to face left and right. We have a vertex at 0, 2. There's one vertice. And at 4, 2. Okay, so that's where our curve is going to be drawn through. So now we need to figure out the center. Well, the center is halfway between these. So these, like the foci, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6. So 1, 2, 3, halfway is here. And yes, that makes sense, 2 from each of the vertices. So that means my center is at 2, 2. Well, that's going to help me with my equation because I plug in the center H and K into my equation. Okay, now we need to figure out what A, B, and C are. Well, A, we can just count. Center to the vertice, that's 2. B, well, we don't know anything about the co-vertices, so we're going to have to wait for that. And then C, that's center to foci. Well, center to foci, that's 3. So to find B, we're going to have to go back and use the Pythagorean theorem. So let's plug this in. 2 squared plus 3 squared, 2 squared plus B squared is equal to C squared, which is 3 squared. So we have 4 plus B squared is equal to 9. So B squared is equal to 5. And B would be the square root of 5, which is a little bit bigger than 2. It's around 2.2. So from the center, I'm going to go up 2 and a little bit, go down 2 and a little bit, and I can draw my box from my vertices, co-vertices, vertices, co-vertices. And there's my box. Draw in the asymptotes. Draw in the asymptote. Okay. Put your arrows on. And then we know our curve goes left and right because our foci and our vertices were on that dominant transverse axis. So there we go. So there's our curve. So we have the curve. Now it should be pretty easy to write the equation of the hyperbola. Okay, since the x is dominant, x is first, minus y, all equals 1. Let's plug in our center, H and K. That's the same, so that makes it easy, 2, 2. So x minus 2, y minus 2, all squared, each quantity squared. Now, I need to look at my x direction. What is this a value? The a value is 2, so a squared is 4, and that's what I'm plugging in. B squared, well, we know B was the square root of 5, so B squared is just positive 5. We're going to plug that in, and boom, we have the equation from clues. So how did we do that? We had to first sketch a picture of the information. So you need to sketch it, see what you have, and then try to put the equation down on paper. You're using the Pythagorean theorem for a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared to find one of the elements that you might need. And then you just plug it in.